All right, everybody. I'm not sure what day it is, but I know it's a Monday, and I took today off work. That's probably why I don't know what day it is. We are grilling out on my new grill I put together the other day. This is the barbecue sauce we're going to put on the steak and the ribeye seasoning we're going to put on the steak, but we're also going to put the barbecue sauce over here on the burgers. It's a propane grill. I feel like I got them up too high, so we're gonna crank them down just a hair. She's going pretty hot in there right now. So, bear with me if the camera doesn't always do what you think it should, because I am trying to do this all at the same time. Okay. So for this, I always just grab it. Be a man about it. I grilled out yesterday, just some hot dogs though, so nothing crazy. Got 4 burgers. I topped them with a little salt and pepper before I came out. Neighbor dog's going nuts. He always does. This is the outside of the house here. That's where he's at, but he can't see us, obviously. Everybody went to work today but me, and man, it's a good feeling. Kayla's inside, about to go inside and tell her to make some French fries. I gotta bring my cheese back out here because I leave the cheese in the garage. This is how I put the barbecue sauce on. I grab just a little paintbrush. That's how I paint her on there. So that's the outside of the house here. That's my very, very hideous garage, but it's a 2-car garage, so I don't know. It ain't that bad. It's not bad on the inside. It's just the outside. This is what my steps look like. I just really need something that'll go over the steps and not go all the way to the dryer vent there. I'm trying to keep this not so in fuego. She cooking away in there. I ain't trying to go too hot. I know she's toasty in there. This is a very nice grill. There goes the FedEx person. Very nice grill from Walmart. Expert grill. I am definitely not promoting this grill. It took me 4 hours with a break to put it all together. It took a very long time, but Kayla had to run into Chatham, so I had to take a minute to watch Tristan and just stuff like that. This is going to look different outside this year. Going to put a gazebo up out here. It's more of just like a patio cover. I hope it's going to go against the wall. It's how high is it? It's 10 high, 14 long is what I read on it. And then bought some new patio furniture that I'm going to put out here. This is our garage. Just like any other garage, packed full of stuff. We don't live in a, great neighborhood. I don't live in a bad neighborhood, but I don't live in like a, super nice neighborhood, I would say. Everybody else does their thing. I need to get a dumpster, but a lot of that in the totes is what, we're keeping. And we're going to keep a lot of stuff that's outside the totes too. I just happen to have a lot of stuff that we don't really need. It's not too bad. Not too bad on Monday. I'm off tomorrow too. That's pretty nice. I'm going to work 3 days this week, and then I'm going back to 2 days off on Saturday and Sunday, and then just back to normal schedule after that. See where we're at here on the burgers. I flip my burgers probably more than a normal person. I don't know why, but I do like it to be pretty cooked underneath. So, yeah. No, that's no problem at all. brought the French fries out. They got to live in the outside freezer. Once I clear this stuff off of the outside freezer here, you'll find stuff in our house. It always seems to make its way to the top of the freezer. And it's stuff we haven't even opened yet. Like Tristan, he's going to play with that this year. Pretty excited. And then, I don't know, she got these because she thinks we need to play pickleball. And I'm like, I don't even think those are really pickleball rackets, so I'm not sure. I bought this giant freezer. Well, it's not a giant freezer, but extra freezer for outside, and this is what's in here. Stuff that we never even touch. And I actually forgot these pizza packets were in here. And then I forgot the chicken patties were out here. Not sure what's in that bag. Forgot we even had Arby's fries. And then there's frozen tenderloin. So, if that tells you anything, I think I'm going to flip the burger since I left the lid open this whole time. So, we're going to try to do that with my right hand and hold you guys with my left hand. So, there we go. Not as hard as I had thought it was going to be. Burger's looking good. I went into a Price Cutter here in town. It's like a little knockoff County Market, and their meat was brown. Like, I don't even know. I'm gonna let the steak cook a little longer, but their meat was brown, and it's like, no. So we went to Springfield for a little while, went into Menards just to kill some time. Wasn't really looking for anything, but I was looking for a step. The guy said, we don't have those here, so I couldn't get a step. Kayla was thinking maybe try Camping World and see if there's any camper steps we can use to put over it, because I'm looking for a cheap solution. Like, I'm not looking for crazy. I don't want to, you know, pay somebody to take all that out. So just something to cover that up to where we're not going to slip. And then we went to County Market. Well, then we went to Dollar Tree. Walked around, and it was the first time I've been in there since they converted the Goodwill to the Dollar Tree. I liked it as a Goodwill a lot better, but it was a super clean store there in Chatham. Then we went across the street, went to County Market. I ran in, got the meat, and then that's where I bought the her ribeye as well. We came home. She came in to pee. Brought the food in, put it in the refrigerator, and then we went out of town, and I was having a little bit of anxiety, and I told her that, and I don't know why that is. It's been a while since I've been out there. We went out to some antique malls out there. Valentine's Day is coming up. She don't know what to ever get me, so I'm like, I'll go out there, you pay for it. I like stuff for that room. I've always been a big fan of just buying something for that room, and I ended up getting a Beauty and the Beast that actually has a stand on it, so it stands up, $23. And then an older Power Rangers game, not a video game, but a board game, but it wasn't Monopoly. But I know it's from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers time, so I'm very excited to play that. I think I am going to flip the steak now. But I just like stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not crazy. Not crazy at all. Alright, we're going to flip this bad dad. Once the hamburgers cook a little while longer. The steak is attached to this. Come on. Work it. Work it, baby. I've never seen a steak get stuck. Well, I guess I've seen a steak get stuck before, but that baby was on there. Didn't want to come off. See if I can get this little piece of meat off. I'll go, oop, dropped a little bit. Throw it out there. It made it that far. Throw it out there for Draco. Usually it's pretty good. I'll have to see if there's something I can buy to grease it up a little bit before I start cooking that ain't gonna hurt the food. That way the meat don't stick next time. I'm really surprised it just did that, but it is what it is. I'll flip it one more time before I put the seasoning on. Then I'll flip it another time after that to put the seasoning on the other side. Burgers are going to flip here in just a second. And then I will do the same with them. I'll let them cook a little bit more on this other side once I flip them. And then I'm going to put the barbecue sauce on. And then we'll put them towards the top and put the cheese on there. Let the cheese melt in for a few minutes. They'll definitely come out before the steak does. How's everybody's Monday going? Is it going as good as my Monday with the time off? Besides the anxiety, I've had a pretty good day. And waking up earlier than I definitely should without an alarm. It hasn't been too bad. Got some grease down there in the old grease trap. You can see it dripping. If I haven't told you, this propane tank I got from Casey's, should have went somewhere else, and it was $75 for a brand new rusted propane tank. So, oh well. Cooking my food, I guess. Alright, we're gonna flip the burgers. They're getting good and juicy. One day I'm gonna buy a pan for this to where I can push them down and make smash burgers, because that's really what I want to do. Oh yeah. Good and handy. You guys know that we are in the middle of Illinois, and it is probably 40-something degrees out. I'm just out here cooking away on the grill. Not in Florida, you know, snow on the ground. Hasn't left for, God, I don't even know the last time it snowed. It had to be 2 weeks ago. And it's still just here chugging away. I never know how to hold the camera, so if you guys see a lot of boring stuff, which is the entire outside of my house, I'm sorry. There's the grill box with some of our trash I pick up on Friday, so we're already pretty full on that side, but I put a lot of boxes in that side, and usually that side never gets full. We always just do the right side and put the trash bags in there. We are going to be out here a lot this year, though. I need that grass to get a little bit greener. But there's some spots out here that's pretty green. I bought a whole phone holder so I could carry it around on a stick, and here I am carrying it around with my hand. That's some green grass down in there. That's what we like to see. Tristan's little wagon that my old landlord / I don't know, my old stepson's grandpa gave it to us. Said it was my old stepson's and they were never going to use it, so it got to come to me. Anybody catch the Super Bowl last night? Like the result? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I am not a Patriots fan. I don't like Robert Kraft. The team, I don't hate the team. The team made it because Bo Nix did not play for the Broncos. He hurt his ankle. That was the only reason the Broncos made it to the Super Bowl, or the Patriots made it to the Super Bowl. They would not have beaten the Broncos if Bo Nix had played. So I think the Seahawks still would have won because, I mean, they know what to do. Ground and pound, great wide receiver to throw to, and another great wide receiver in Cooper Kupp that really was not used as much as I think he could have been. They had good tight ends. They had a great running back. Sam Darnold deserved it. And like I said, their defense played out of their mind. Like, that was all season, though. So they really deserved it. And the head coach used to be a Ravens guy. You know I'm a Ravens fan. Like, he's good. He's a good coach in the NFL. And I hope it keeps up for years, you know. But I also want the Ravens to make it next year and win it all. So we're a year done. We'll see you again in September. Baseball season's upon us. I don't think it'll start at the end of the month next year. Or next month. End of the month next month, I'm sorry. But I'm not sure. I don't know if they're playing another series in Japan like they did the last couple of years. Or not. All right, well. Taking a look here. I think I'm going to try smashing down the burgers. I don't have it super hot in here, but you see every time I flip the burger, freaking flames come up. But I'm not trying to undercook the burgers either. So I know she's hot enough. It's probably for me opening it, and that's just, I've always been somebody who does that. I just, usually if I cook one thing, I'm not cooking something else. It's always just straight hamburgers or straight porky burgers. It's never hamburgers and steak where I got to check two things at once. Like, I never do that. We're eating one thing, and that's it. Can't believe it's almost mid-February, 2026 already. Like, how did we get here? Wasn't it just New Year? Wasn't it just Christmas? Didn't I just turn 36 in October? Like, man, we're flying. Time just flies. And I really just don't know why. Time's our only enemy that will never be beaten. And maybe it's not an enemy, it's an experience. That's how you got to look at it. I can't wait to get this patio taken care of this year and just enjoy some time outside. Like, I ain't got a lot of wood over there. This is my, patio. It's my wood burning, whatever it's called. God, I can't even think what that's called. Fire pit. Jesus. Slap you in the back of the head, Lucas. That's what I used to do. I was always out here with fire pit. I want to get rid of this clothesline. It's something I've never used since I've lived here, and I've lived here coming up on 6 years now, 5.5, and I've never used it. I hate that it's there, and it's annoying when I was mowing the yard. This year I'm paying somebody to mow the yard. I got rid of my mower last year, and I know the guy that does it does a way better job than I ever did, because he doesn't mind weed eating, and I hate weed eating. I think we're getting to the point, boys and girls, where we're going to slap on the barbecue sauce, because I think what I'm seeing is not blood, is just juice coming out of there. And like I said, I hate overcooking things. So we're going to flip this bad too. There you go. I am no professional at grilling, but I do enjoy grilling, and everything I make does seem to taste good. So for this, we're going to, I think the best route would be to get into this. And just keep spinning it a million times. I don't want to have to set the phone down. There's a crow above me that is going crazy. So how are we going to do this? I think I'm going to, I don't know. This is tough. I think I can do it like this. Hang on. Bear with me here, folks. Just trying to tip. Okay. Okay. Here we go. A little barbecue sauce without tipping it everywhere. Barbecue sauce. I could have easily set the phone down, but you know how I don't like to do things easily. Now we're going to let her cook for a minute or two here. Close the lid, and then we're going to repeat the process. Oh, actually, yeah, that'll be fine, because I still need to put the seasoning on, but We'll let it cook in for just a minute here. And I'll put the seasoning on the steak, and then I'm gonna flip it again probably in a couple minutes after that. Put a little bit more barbecue sauce on both sides, and then we're gonna call her a day. A lot of people season before they put on the grill, but I want you to taste it. You know, I want it to be one of the last things that goes on. I've just always been like that. So I'm not a big prepare it in the house and just put it on there and let it cook. No, I want to do it while it's cooking. There is a freaking squirrel going crazy up there in the tree. Because whatever they just did, they hit a huge branch down and just hit something in my neighbor's yard. We'll wait till my video here says 21 minutes. We'll lift it up, put a little seasoning on there, and let it cook for another minute here. Now we're towards the end here, so we're not doing too bad. Got Meehan seasoning right here. This is the good stuff. Not going too crazy. Just enough on there to where it soaks in. Okay, and we're gonna hit that one more time on the other side, but we're gonna let it flavor on up there for a minute. Waiting for the mail today, I guess. I'm just trying to tell you guys some random stuff. Waiting for the mail to come in today. I think I got a couple Pokemon cards on the way. Pretty excited about that. You guys know I am a big Pokemon card addict, but I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, and it's more than just me, trust me. I don't know what's coming, but I always do. I'm trying to complete my vintage collection still, and I have all year to do it, so it's not crazy. Base set 2, Jungle Series, Fossil Series, Rocket, and the Gym Series. Those are the ones I'm going after. Every once in a while I'll see something that I just want, and it also goes in the binder, but I'm mainly after those. And they can be damaged copies, they can be heavily played, moderately played, and in some instances, depending on the price of the card, I will look for lightly played, which is just condition of the card. So, I don't know, that's what I'm after. We're gonna flip the steak and the burgers, because we're about cooked here. Those burgers got real small, and I made them, I guess, not huge. That's definitely about the end there on that. Flip the burgers one more time here. Flipping it. I got a little commentary here in the background if you guys haven't noticed. Flipping it. Okay. Now, going back to our handy dandy hold things a weird way here to be able to put the barbecue sauce on and still hold the camera at the same time. Come on. There it is. Here we go. Put that in there. We got a little bit more barbecue sauce this time. Lather it up. That side. Flip her in. Put it on there. I'm not going crazy. There's been times in the past where, I've coated the crap out of barbecue sauce, and not this time. So let's put the lid on here. There's no bugs out here, but I'm just going to put the lid on. And then since I know that's going to sit there for a while without getting flipped, I'm going to go ahead and hit the Meehan seasoning. Something happened to my kid because I hear him. Ooh, that was a little too much. I hear him in there crying a little bit. Don't tell her I put that much on there. Oops. Okay, now we're going to put the burgers on top because they're okay right now. Let them sit there for a minute. We'll lift the lid here in a couple of minutes. Slap on the cheese. Let it cook for just a couple more minutes after that. I think once this video hits 30, we should be right on the money. So that's what we got going on. How I'm gonna open up the cheese and hold the camera at the same time, that's gonna be something else. I just got a light jacket on. Like, that's, I can see my breath. I don't know if you could see my breath, but that's how warm it is outside. But it ain't horrible out here. Just a typical day here in Auburn, Illinois. I'm sure I've told you guys that. I've stood here a lot of times since I've lived here, and I just like looking around. Like, I don't care what other people are doing in their house. I just like standing here and looking around, watching the bird there on the fence. And we see a lot of cardinals and blue jays in this area. So I'll try, if we're ever outside, to get you guys some videos. And there's a crow over there in that huge tree in the back, but we get chicken hawks a lot through here, obviously, because there's a lot of birds, and tons of squirrels is what we will see a lot of. I think I'm going to slap on the cheese now. I'm going to try to spread the burgers out, though, so the cheese don't melt on each other here. I don't know why I even did that one. I need to move the sides. And then I can move this one, and we're good. So, cheese. All right, I'm gonna set you guys up, and that's how I'm gonna do it, because I don't think I can open the cheese and do it all at once. Maybe you can see me, maybe you can't. I don't know. That's one slice of the good. Just regular, yellow American. We don't go too fancy around here. I will like to buy some super sharp cheddar, Hoffman's super sharp cheddar from Walmart. I like to get that in the deli, and I'll just eat that. I don't need to put it on anything, and that's some good stuff. Guys a shot, I'm sorry. That's what it looks like up there. Still got the steak going. Closing the lid. Brought out too many slices of cheese, and we got a million of them in there, so that's where it's going. And I stepped right in the mud when I did that. Don't throw away your food, I guess. But I did it anyways. And then I stepped in the mud, so. That's how we clean our boots here in Illinois. I don't know how the rest of you guys do it. Stick it in the snow. All right. We're getting there. 29, I'll take the hamburgers off, and right after that, I'm going to take the steak off. I might cook some more on this channel. More than just grill. I don't know. Look at that. That's melted right in there. It's perfection. That's what we're looking for. We got 1 burger, 2 burger, 3 burgers, 4 burgers. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this off because I don't have enough room to put the steak on there. I'm gonna run in and get another thing. You guys know it's not always about you, Lucas, but most of the time it is. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.